Hello everyone, my name's Steph, I'm Botanist Cool. Today, we are detailing the adult red dragon mini that we're designing as Fatalis from the Monster Hunter franchise. If you are enjoying my mini painting videos, my mini building videos, and my gunpla videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support me. It's free, it's 2 clicks, and you'll have my gratitude. Thank you guys very much for all of your support. Let's get on to the fun part of the video. So in the game Monster Hunter, Fatalis has a few sets of moves where his chest burns in a real bright flame. And that will be either his pinning move, where he literally grabs the player and tries to pin the player against his chest and mold its armor into his own, like, carapace and scales and whatnot, or at least that's what's theorized. And the other one is whenever he's actually going up in the sky, if you see it in the world, and trying to do an arena-wide fire blast or larger scale attacks like that. These are terrifying attacks with a load of power that absolutely wreck the player. So I wanted to make sure that I put that charred, burning inferno in his chest onto the mini as well, to the best of my ability. And the colors I used for that are going to include from Citadel, Mephiston Red, and from Army Painter, Rust Monster, Fire Nude Orange, and Matte White. So as you guys might have already seen, I did kind of mess up the first attempt at making those flames look really good. So I used isopropyl, I got all of that off, and then I used Wraithbone and Gnome Oil to kind of slap back on the normal color and get going with the Mephiston Red, the Fire Nude Orange, and the Rust Monster. So I started by using Mephiston Red to really provide a form for the glow from that furnace of a chest itself. Because in all reality, you could put a whole like fire on the chest, but having that glow effect makes it significantly more believable and a lot more fun. So the Mephiston Red went onto the arms, it went onto the chest, the ribs, a little bit of the underbelly, wherever I thought that secondary glow would look the best. And honestly, that secondary glow looks fantastic in the final bit. That being said, I ended up using Matte White. Again, dry brushing, but kind of stippling it on there, almost like basically just patting the dry brush onto a pattern that I wanted to see on the actual body, where I wanted the cracks from the chest to be where the heat would be the strongest, where you'd have that white hot flame and fire. So I started kind of stippling that in a pattern on the chest. I then did the same with Rust Monster, stippled a bit more white to make it more focused. I then did the same with Fire Nude Orange, and then I actually started drawing some lines on with that matte white, or rather painting the lines on with that matte white, and then I painted over it with Fire Nude Orange at a lighter color, and I again stippled slash dry brushed more Fire Nude Orange at a lighter color, or a little bit of the Rust Monster mixed with Fire Nude Orange, depending on where I was wanting to put certain colors for certain emphases and effects. Is emphasis a word? Either way. And it ended up working really well. Just a second ago, you saw the cracks and the crevices in the chest of the Fatalis, and saw the color comparison versus a Cheez-It, which was kind of really funny. We really made the inside of his chest look like a Cheez-It, which was fan-fucking-tastic. So I am insanely proud of the results of what I made. Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it look that good, but by George, it looked fantastic. I had a small tutorial video just open on my laptop on my bed the entire time that I was looking to as references, and it worked out fantastically. I was so proud of it. I was so happy with it, and I cannot wait to finish the minor details and making those cracks and crevices a little more prominent later on, or maybe adding 1 or 2. Either way, I'm very excited that I've gotten this far and made it look this good. I'm not touching it for a bit just so I could recoup and see what I want to do. Now, I did do one more thing. I mixed up a little bit of Wraithbone and Dryad Bark, and of course a little bit of Abaddon Black, and I decided to emphasize different parts of the body, either using Abaddon Black to make certain parts of the body darker, or using the mix of Wraithbone and Dryad Bark to make the top and the back lighter, as if light was shining down on the Fatalis' back, and the Fatalis was blocking that light from the players looking up at it, as its chest bursts in flames as it's gonna shoot out the flames from its mouth. And that ended up looking fantastic. That ended up looking great. The shadows were perfect. It was heavily implied and looked just amazing. I'm so happy with the results. So what are my next plans for Fatalis? Well, I am gonna have to do a little bit more edge highlighting on certain parts, make certain parts stand out a bit more, work on the spines a little bit more, work on those ends of like the wings and the talons a little bit more, give them a little bit more depth and shading and yada yada. But in reality, I'm pretty much done with this guy and I am so freaking proud of him. He looks amazing and I cannot wait to just put him on display and have him proudly standing there as the result of some of my best work I have ever done in all reality. I am proud of this guy. I hope I can recreate this with other ones, and maybe I'll even do a crimson and a white Fatalis one day. That could be a very fun challenge. And if you guys like the video and like the mini, make sure to tell me through a like and a subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Have you done flame effects like this? And if so, how did you do it? I'd love to learn how you guys did your flame effects, so maybe I could do that better in the future as well, and try out new methodologies and see what works for what situation. And if you'd like to support me more intimately, take a look at my throne down below. There's paints, minis, Gundams, etc. down there. You don't need to buy me anything, and definitely don't feel obligated to, but if you want to support me more intimately, that's the best way to do it. Again, guys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope y'all had a good one. I'm proud of this guy. I hope y'all liked him, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. I'll see you for the next video. Bye, everyone!